Hello everyone, my name is Laura Dawes Vu. Yes, you heard that correctly. My family name is Vu because 7 years ago I married an amazing Vietnamese man.
My name is Jason, I'm Laura's husband.
Xin chào các bạn, tôi tên là Vu Bảo Nam Giê Cô. Đây là em gái của tôi. Tôi tên là Vu Diệu Anh Zoe.
And that is my happy family. My husband and I moved to Vietnam 5 years ago. At first, I promised to my mom that I would only be in Vietnam for 1 year, and then we would move back to Canada. That 1 year has quickly extended into almost 5 years now and counting. Moving to an Asian country like Vietnam can be a dream expat destination if you're looking for a safe and exotic place with an affordable standard of living. Our life here is really great. My husband and I both have amazing jobs, while our children are lucky enough to receive wonderful education here. The country is filled with its rich culture, delicious food, and awe-inspiring art, and fascinating people, which all makes living here very interesting every single day. But the thing I like the most about Vietnam is the family aspect. At a drop of a dime, you can call anyone and they'll be there for you, no matter what they're doing or where they are. It's a very special feeling when you know that your family members will always be by your side no matter what. I love the time when we gather around the dinner table on the weekends and enjoy Vietnamese cuisine. It is when my kids get to see their grandparents, play with their cousins, and it's also the time where I get to strengthen the bond with my Vietnamese family. Despite the language barrier with the majority of my family, I feel extremely connected to my in-laws, which has really given me a true sense of belonging here. Freedom, independence, and happiness is the motto of Vietnam. And those 3 words perfectly describe my life here. And I do believe that everyone has good reasons to love this country. All of the happy memories that have been created during our time in Vietnam prove to me that moving here has been one of my best decisions. In this episode of When in Vietnam, let's get to know the expats' life in Vietnam and the reasons why they love being here. Do DJs and bloggers love Vietnam differently? We'll find out in our Greet and Meet segment. In Local Buzz, we'll follow a blogger to listen to stories about 2 foreign tourists who were trapped in Vietnam due to COVID-19, but then listen to the reasons of why they don't want to leave. According to an Expat Insider 2021 survey conducted by InterNations organization on 120,000 people in 59 countries, Vietnam is still in the top 10 ideal countries for expats to work and live, although it is currently experiencing the 4th outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. In this episode, we will find out dozens of reasons why some expats fall in love with Vietnam and consider it as their second home, just like me. First, let's greet a girl who has created a separate playground for women in the electronic music industry in Hanoi, while most of the DJs famous here are male. And now, let's spare the spotlight for the girl and her team.
Hi, my name is Maggie Tra and I'm a DJ/producer. I've been here in Vietnam for about 2.5 years, and I'm the founder of SYS Sister Sounds and Hanoi Community Radio.
Hello everyone, my name is Hilda. I've been living in Vietnam for 4 years.
Hi, my name is Chi and I'm Maggie's student.
Xin chào các bạn, mình là Lena và mình là học viên của Maggie.
SYS Sister Sounds is a project I started here in Vietnam about 2 years ago, and it's to teach women and non-binary people how to DJ and make a living in the music industry. I've also just launched about 3-4 months ago Hanoi Community Radio, and this is a radio station based online, filled with music, talks, podcasts and everything.
Currently I have a radio show on Hanoi Community Radio called Detroit, and it's focusing on music, fashion and arts. And we're trying to speak to Vietnamese artists and DJs and to help the younger people understand how to get into the creative industry.
Welcome to the very first episode of Detroit on Hanoi Community Radio. My name is DJ Circular.
Hi, this is just Hilda.
Hey, I'm Zoom. You are listening to the DJ show from Hanoi Community Radio.
So actually I first came on a backpack trip 4 years ago to Vietnam, and then I stayed for 3 months and I fell in love with it. But then I decided to live in Europe for 2 years, and then, I don't know, I just had this urge to come back and start everything, and yeah, I haven't regretted it since. I have Vietnamese ancestry, so my dad is Vietnamese and my mum is Cambodian, but I was born in Australia. So coming back to Vietnam, I wanted to kind of share my experiences and the things that I've learnt here, and then also living abroad. So anything I've learned in music, I work online as well. So it was important for me to share my skills to the local community. So that's why I started SYS Sister Sounds, and that's why I started Hanoi Community Radio. That having a radio station kind of made sense to get the younger crowd, to unite the art scene and to unite the DJ scene. Everything is so separated. So I feel like having a radio station was the best opportunity to kind of bring those things together. And then I volunteered at a lot of community radios. Actually, I'm a resident at a community radio in India. So I really wanted to establish one here. And for whatever reason, if I need to leave, that the local people will be able to embrace it and take care of it.
I'm a dancer, so music comes naturally to me. For a long time, I've been trying to get to know music more. After meeting Maggie and learning more about DJing, I understand the music more, especially different genres of music and dance music.
A very special environment, and Maggie is amazing and so supportive, and it's a really nice collective because everyone is just hanging out, having fun, support each other, and it's very special.
There's a really nice supportive DJ community here in Hanoi, to be honest. If you ever want to DJ or if you're really new, everyone is so supportive and they always invite you to play just for fun or something serious. I decided to kind of come here so I can see more women DJing and see more diversity. Because at the moment there are so many DJs here, but they're all males. So there's definitely space for more women to DJ here and be taken more seriously.
It's definitely a profession you can pursue in Hanoi. And in Vietnam generally, there's lots of clubs to DJ at in Vietnam, and yeah, especially in Hanoi. It also depends what sort of music that you want to play. That kind of really dictates if you can make a living from it.
I think there's a lot of potential here because it's quite a creative city. Over the years that I've been here, I've seen the DJ scene grow from like a baby into something that's flourishing a lot more.
I think Vietnam has always felt like home for me. Everyone's super welcoming, and also because my dad's family also is from here, that has always made me feel at home straight away.
Besides her female empowerment projects, Maggie also produces music, which delivers a dose of light-hearted, funky, and feel-good vibes, using samples and sounds from her time living in Vietnam, learning the language as her soundscape. I was so lucky that I had the opportunity to be behind the deck with Maggie as she showed me some basic steps to becoming a DJ.
That's it. So that's
Bring this
ready.
up.
Yep. And then when you press this,
okay.
bring that up, then you'll need to bring this one back down.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to give it a try?
Sure.
Yeah. And then bring this one slowly down.
It was super exciting and a lot of fun, even just the basics. So, you know, how long have you been doing this for? And then, like, how long would a course last, say?
So I've been DJing for about 2.5, 3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, time kind of goes a bit quickly.
Yes, I know about that. Don't worry.
And the courses are really short because I believe that you can learn how to DJ on your own, which is kind of like what I did. But the lessons that I do is just to help and give you more tips and kind of get you a little bit more confident outside, especially for women.
So I know that you've produced some music. Can you tell us about some of the songs that you have out there right now?
So my music uses samples from Cambodia or from Vietnam. So the first one was a Cambodian song called Pretty Stray, and then this one, the more recent one, is called Soy, and that's where I use samples from like my learning Vietnamese textbook.
Wow, so these songs are really like personal to you.
Yeah.
Like, they have a part of you in
Exactly,
them.
yeah. And it's been really nice to kind of like discover my roots a little bit more, and I kind of realized I wasn't hearing music like that already, you know, especially Vietnamese or Cambodian or Southeast Asian countries anyway.
Tiếng Việt, trình độ A, tập 1.
Maggie, have you found anything special or in particular from, you know, Southeast Asia that you have not been able to find anywhere else?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the instruments that they use around here is completely different to what other producers have access to. So here I use a zither instrument. But yeah, I sample quite a lot, so it could be like a xylophone, but made out of bamboo for that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is awesome. Oh, so exciting. Thank you so much, Maggie, for having us. And it was lovely to be here.
Thank
I had
you.
so much fun, such an experience. I've never done it before. I'm usually on the other side, but this was really cool. So thank you so much for having me today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
The aroma of the beef broth mixed with the tang of lime, chili, and garlic, the reverberation of the motorbikes zooming by, the unmissable shiny blue of the food stall stools that dot the city streets. Those little things of Hanoi have captured the attention of two expats here who have created a corner called Plates of Hanoi for those who want to discover Hanoi's unique food and drink culture. To taste Hanoi is to know it, is the message from the two expats who are passionate about spreading it to the expat community in Vietnam.
Hello, my name is Corinne. I'm an American. I've been living in Hanoi for 2 years, and I'm the co-founder of Plates of Hanoi. Plates of Hanoi is a food page on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where we go around the city exploring different food, and we talk about it in English and also in Vietnamese, so that it's easily accessible for expats and hopefully at some point for tourists as well, to be able to experience Hanoi cuisine for exactly what it is and to feel confident when they go out to try street food on their own.
And I don't think it's very common for you to find vegan pho on the street here, is that true?
Yeah, just have some specific restaurant that sell vegan pho.
I'm in charge of a lot of the research because I'm really passionate about finding hidden spots or finding food that most expats haven't tried yet. So I'm in front of the camera. I'm kind of the face of Plates of Hanoi. I'm in the pictures, I'm in the videos, and then Steph is the one who does more of our business side, and she's the one behind the camera, taking photos and taking videos for us.
So I joined Corinne in Plates of Hanoi because I have a passion for film and for talking to people and getting to know their stories.
Plates of Hanoi has really connected me to the people who make the food, and I think that really shows more of the food culture in a more in-depth way. Getting to see their passion, and also getting to see how excited they are when we come to take photos or when we talk to them about what they're doing. They're so excited to share their story with us.
I've always studied Vietnamese culture and found it very fascinating, and this seemed like a way to get to know the culture even more. And I thought that it was a great project to also bring that information to tourists and to expats about the food and the people.
Where I'm from in the United States, going out to eat, going to restaurants is much more expensive. So usually you don't do it every day. And here it's common to eat out 3 times a day because it's very affordable. And it just brings the community together. You're sitting and having lunch by yourself, but next to people you've never met before. There's a sense of community that comes together when everyone gets to eat together.
Not that we're comparing, because obviously this is really different.
Right.
So corn and rice. What are your mushrooms, pork, top cucumbers, and the rice and fried pork? And you can see it here, right?
Right.
They're pretty actually.
The expat community here is really welcoming, and because you're always going out and doing things, you're meeting new people and trying new activities, creating your own community. And then the Vietnamese community is also really, really accepting and really excited that we're here for most of the time. And they're happy that we get to experience their culture along with them.
It was affected by COVID-19 because we couldn't go out to restaurants anymore to review them and to get to know the people that are making the food. So we did switch over to getting deliveries and making posts about and videos about deliveries.
So we had restaurants reaching out to us and asking if they could feature their delivery items, which we were happy to do because we really want to support the local businesses here.
I feel very, very fortunate. My life here in Vietnam has been really great. I've gotten to get to know a lot of people, a lot of locals, as well as a lot of expats from around the world, and experience a lot of things that I wouldn't have gotten to experience if I didn't live here.
I definitely believe that Vietnam is a place that's well worth visiting. It's beautiful, it's affordable, so everyone can travel here, and there's so many different kinds of landscapes and climates, beaches, mountains, forests, so many things to do and different ways to see the country.
I would say fun. It's fun living here.
Yeah, in Vietnam as a foreigner, there's just so many opportunities for you to kind of go in different directions. I've learned so much from living here, just as like from myself, but also understanding how other people live in Vietnam and understanding different kind of cultural rules and things like that. I'm super, super grateful to be here.
My life here has been great. I have basically 0 complaints. We have quite a bit of free time to explore the city and to learn the culture. The people here are great, the food is amazing, so yeah, I've really enjoyed being in Hanoi. I was meant to only be here for a year and now it's been 4 years, so it's been a really good experience.
My favorite thing about Vietnam is the people. Since I've been here, all of the locals that I've met, whether in small cities or in the bigger cities like Hanoi, have always been so welcoming and nice.
What I like most about Hanoi is the food. What I like second most is that it's a big city. It's bustling, always frantic almost, but it also has its own architecture, it has lots of green space, it has a lot of personality behind it.
That's them. So the thing that I would say is the most special thing in Vietnam here that, you know, I cannot get in Canada is family. COVID-19 pandemic has made it difficult and even impossible to travel among countries. Hence, some tourists who have arrived in Vietnam during COVID-19 might not be able to return home. COVID-19 has not only changed some people's travel plan, but also switched their life plan. The following stories documented by a Vietnamese travel vlogger will let us know more.
Xin chào những khán giả của chương trình When in Việt Nam. Mình là Lân và mình kể những chuyện bên đường.
Starting his YouTube channel, Things on the Road, over 1 year ago, Lan has traveled to different parts of Vietnam to document the locals' life. Along his journey, he has met some foreign tourists who have come to only visit Vietnam but couldn't return home due to COVID-19.
My plan is to leave here, go back home to Chicago for about a month, see family, friends, get all my stuff together, sell what I can, and then get back here. So when the borders open again, that is my plan. But my long-term plan now is to stay here.
Okay, so what's your name again?
Oh, I'm Bridget.
So you decided to move here even when COVID finished?
Especially when COVID is finished.
Trong câu chuyện của họ đó là mình đều thấy rằng cái chuyến đi tới Việt Nam là một cái gì đó thay đổi cuộc sống của họ. Họ của trước khi tới Việt Nam và sau khi tới Việt Nam là những người hoàn toàn khác nhau.
My old life was the same. Yeah. It was boring. You know, it was fine. It was going along. You know, but I wasn't achieving anything. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. But here, I really feel like I can really do something. Yeah. I really feel like I can achieve something.
So if anything, I look at myself a year ago from when I started to travel versus now, and I'm a totally different person. Like I'm a lot more stronger. I'm confident. I speak my mind a lot more. I feel like whatever choice I make is going to be the right choice.
Họ đều gặp những cái khó khăn trong cái hành trình của mình. Tuy nhiên cách mà họ đối mặt và vượt qua nó thực sự khiến mình nể phục. Họ đã chọn ở lại thay vì bay về nước.
Hi everybody at home. I'm having a great time.
Please don't come and annoy me.
I do miss you and I do love you. And I know that you are very happy for me to be living this life.
You'll have peace, you have your safety, you're surrounded by like really good people, and all of the stress that happens in North America is off of my shoulders, so I don't want to go back to that.
The COVID-19 pandemic has not only changed the plan of foreign tourists visiting to Vietnam, but has also adjusted the life plan of Vietnamese people, particularly this vloggers.
Việc đầu tiên đó là đại dịch này khiến mình thay đổi công việc và môi trường sống. Bắt đầu một thứ mới thì luôn khó khăn. Tuy nhiên mình cũng phải cảm ơn nó bởi vì nó đã tạo cho mình cái động lực làm những thứ mà trước đây mình chưa từng làm và vượt qua những cái rào cản mà mình nghĩ là mình không vượt qua được. Nếu mỗi người sống một cuộc đời thì khi nghe họ kể chuyện, tức là mình đang sống cuộc đời của họ. Và mình rất may mắn vì đã được sống rất nhiều cuộc đời trong suốt hơn 1 năm qua. Qua những cái câu chuyện mà mình kể, mình có một mong muốn rất lớn, đó là người Việt Nam ở trên khắp đất nước có thể thấu hiểu nhau hơn, chia sẻ với nhau, tôn trọng sự khác biệt cũng như là yêu đất nước mình hơn. Đó là điều ý nghĩa nhất mà công việc này đem lại cho mình.
And that has wrapped up this edition of When in Vietnam. If you want to re-watch our program, you can download VTV Go from the App Store, Google Play, or visit www.youtube.com/VTV4Go. Stay healthy and happy. Goodbye for now.
Good couch, but yeah. Okay, yeah.
He and Maggie's student.
That you have a goal. Sorry, this is really interesting to me. I need to go.
Can I say that again? Retake! I was doing so well.